This meeting is recorded. Teresa, could you list our attendees verbally, please?
No pressure.
Yeah, I cheat and use all your name tags. Teresa Fuller, CAO, Recording Secretary Loretta Paget, Councillor Jackie Northey, Mayor Rob McDonald, Deputy Mayor Brian Gust, Councillor Kyle McIntosh, Councillor Cindy Oram, Foreman Patrick Taylor, and we have Brenda Knight with 1221 Water Commission, the chair, and Cindy Troutman, Reeve with Camrose County and
Vice chair.
vice chair
1221, yeah.
of the 1221 Regional Water Commission, and Dion Burlock, the manager with 1221 Water Commission.
Okay, no public hearing. Any additions or amendments to the agenda?
I don't have a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Thank you, Jackie. All in favor? Carried. Two sets of minutes. Everything was in order there.
Does chair, so I move we accept the minutes for March 7th, 2023.
All in favor? Motion carried. And how do the minutes for the special meeting?
They're really long.
I was gonna say, I think we should pass the minutes as quickly as we pass the entire meeting.
That sounded like a motion.
It sure is.
All in favor? Carried. Delegation. Highway 1221. Welcome.
Come on up.
Sure.
I'll just share the screen.
Okay, sure. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And do you want it full screen?
Yeah, if you just go to presentation.
Well, rather than Jeopardy music, I would like to say thank you for having us tonight.
Thank you for coming.
Okay, she kind of trumped me again. Thanks for the invite. I'm Dion Burlock. I'm the manager of the Highway 1221 Commission. In my day job, I am Director of Community Services for Lacombe County, which entails a water and wastewater utility department. We have a 5-member community peace officer program. I look after fire and emergency services and ag and environment. So yeah, there is a pile of ulcers forming, but that's the way it goes. So the commission stuff is actually a reprieve from day-to-day stuff. So it's something I'm passionate about, and I appreciate the invite here. I've got a quick, I'm hoping 10-minute presentation. I'm going to go through a few slides. I'm going to inject a little history. Certainly, if you have questions, I can take them at the end, or I'd gladly answer questions as we go. I'm hoping these slides encourage some questions from you. We always appreciate coming out to our partners and just passing on information. This commission is a big animal. It's got a really storied history of how it was formed, how we got to where we are today. Some of the water rates and the pricing have been complicated over the years. With the inclusion of phase 6 and 7, which is our complete build out, supposed to be finished January of 2022. It's March 21 today. It's not finished yet. So, but we are working on that. But when we are completely built out, we will go to a singular fee model for all partners. And that's really going to simplify the administration as well as the miscommunication amongst the partners. So I'm really looking forward to that. And what that also is going to do is going to add some volume. which we desperately need with this commission. We need some water sales and some numbers. So, and I'll touch on that today. So.
Are we still on track? Like, I know at the last meeting we talked about line 6 and 7 being kind of May-ish. Are we
We're still on track
for May?
as
Okay.
of today.
Sure.
So the biggest thing, and I know you folks have all heard it in your life, is supply chain issues. And the pipe in the ground and the actual mechanical of this thing, it was done in January, and we're waiting on microchip parts for the PLCs and the actual operations of it. So I would like to tell you the PLCs are in Alberta. They're not yet. But you know, our contractor and their subcontractors are assuring them that they will be here, but I'm not going to promise anything today.
What's the acronym PLC stand for?
Programmable logic controller.
Okay.
So it's the simplest way to describe it is it actually opens the valves and does the timing of the valves. Back in the day before we had all this wonderful technology, we did those operations with simple pressure switches. You set a pressure switch, when it hit 80 PSI, it would open a valve, it would fill the Bashaw reservoir. That was 25 years ago. Good technology, worked well. But of course, we evolved with technology. It got more expensive, and we're relying on China now for those parts. So yeah, but that's really what's the holdup right now is those PLCs. So all the work is timed when those arrive to get the project finished. So I would love to give you a date today, but I will not do that. I've been disappointed too many times. So yeah, so we'll kind of get through it. And like I said, if you have questions, please fire away. So the commission itself is made up of 6 members. Which is Lacombe County, Camrose County, Village of Alex, Village of Clive, Village of Edinburgh, and yourselves, Town of Bashaw. Originally, at one time, we were up to 8 members, but with the disillusionment of a couple villages into the county of Camrose, we're down to 6 members. Bashaw was one of the original members of this commission. There's originally 4 members when this commission was formed. It was the Village of Clive, Village of Alex, Town of Bashaw, and Lacombe County. So that occurred in 2005. A little bit of history of why the commission was put together is the Town of Alex was basically what they believed at the time 30 days away from running out of water. So the original discussions occurred between Lacombe County and Alex. And sort of, I'm not going to say an emergency meeting, but quite quickly a meeting was called out in the region to see if there was any solution, what could possibly be done. Like I said, four of the original members answered that call. It was determined to approach the province to look at forming a commission. Lacombe County seeded a couple $100,000 to get it going. There was some initial studies that had to be done. And yeah, and fast forward to 2006, the fall of 2006, there's actually pipe in the ground and water flowing to Alex. So it did happen quite quickly when the need was there. So that's a little history of how it was formed. Community served today, Village of Alex, Town of Bashaw, Camrose County, Clive will be on board, knock on wood, in May. Hamlet of Duhamel, Village of Edinburgh, Hamlet of Farintosh, Lacombe County, Hamlet of Mere, and Hamlet of New Norway. According to the 2019 census, we're providing water right now to about 3,200 residents in East Central Alberta. So yeah, which is good and not so good at times. So Regional Water Service Commission, this is our organizational chart. So as you can see, the chair is Brenda Knight, Cindy Troutman is our vice chair, and each one of the members has 2 directors as per the bylaw. The bylaw is quite vague on our reporting structure. So when I took over this role in January, I looked at exactly who I was supposed to be reporting to, and I got really scared because it's really not defined. So that's one of the things we're going to get cleaned up here moving forward. But our current reporting structure, the bylaw just comments that the manager will report to the board. So I always answer to you, and as one of the owners in the commission, that's who we answer to. So myself, I am the manager. Michael Minchin is the acting manager. So he's the guy that's going to take over if the bus gets me. Michael is our director of corporate services. He also is the manager of the Sylvan Lake Waste and Water Commission, where I am the acting manager. So we've just pivoted those two roles. So we've got backup, and hopefully it's a good system in place. If something does happen to either one of us, the commissions aren't left with somebody, you've got somebody with some experience. So it's a little duality built in.
And just out of curiosity, so who does the commission report to? Does the commission report to anybody, or
The
is
commission reports to the owners and its members of the
Okay.
commission.
Okay.
So like I said, the town of Bashaw, and I can't stress this enough, you are 1/6 owner in this commission.
Okay.
So that you are an owner. This commission is set up that every owner has 2 directors appointed,
Right.
and they have equal votes. So we have no weighted voting structure in this commission. So the village of Edinburgh with its residents compared to the town of Bashaw, both of those directors have the same voting power at the table. Not all commissions are designed that way.
Right.
The Sylvan Lake Water and Wastewater Commission is actually a weighted vote, where the town of Sylvan Lake carries a very big stick to the table. They've got 15,000 residents. Any changes in rates certainly affects them, just like it does you folks or any of our members. But they also have summer villages that really have no population. So that commission, I'll give you a little history with that. It just about fell apart because of its voting structure. And the members got together, and it was in 2021, they actually changed their bylaw to a weighted vote. So how that's going, only time will tell. But yeah, that is the structure of this commission. So, yeah. The water line itself, upon completion of phase 6 and 7, we will have, I think the official kilometer is 127 kilometers. So I've got 130 kilometers there, and we will be delivering water from